Hello, everybody. I'm back. I gotta tell you, this queen dying business has got me rattled. I, I'm sitting here looking at an article dated Monday, February the 13th, 2017, at 3 o'clock p.m. Okay, that's today. See, I saw this earlier. It says the Queen Mother dies. The Queen Mother died peacefully in her sleep today with the Queen at her bedside. She passed away at 3:15 p.m. at Royal Lodge, her Windsor residence, Buckingham Palace announced. This is the dailymail.com. Now, I have a feeling that all this, and let me get my face back up here. It's almost hilarious. I mean, it's not, but because I know who's behind it. The link that, I want more light on me, so I have to turn. Okay. The link that I put, the BBC report, I went back. Sure enough, it said 2009. Now, how did I miss that? Is it possible for Satan to blind you to something like that? Or perhaps I was just so, yeah, see? It wasn't Queen Elizabeth II, but Queen Elizabeth I, the mother, and I'm sitting there trying to figure out the math. How young was she when she had her? You know what I'm saying? But then, with all the talk of them being reptilians, and I'm thinking, they're a Nephilim. They don't die like we do. They don't reproduce like we do. So I'm thinking, well, this is really weird. But the whole point to this video is something's going on. And Diana, I think it's Landris, thank you, sister, for telling us about your dream. And I do believe it was from God. And I do believe this is all connected. Why the Daily Mail would put that article up when this woman in quotes, supposedly died in 2002 or 2009. 2002 makes more sense. That would make her around 25. Then again, it's very confusing when you think about, okay, if they're reptilians, it could be, I'm like, I give up. You all just take it to the Lord. Be in prayer. If something happens, it'd be 2 more days now if her dream was literal. Now let's keep in mind, as someone pointed out, 3 days is sometimes not 3 days. Sometimes it is. Like when Jesus was in the ground 3 days, rose again on the 3rd day. It was 3 literal days. When Noah was in the the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights. It was 3 literal days and nights. Okay. And there are a few more other, before the Exodus. There were 3 days and nights of total, utter darkness. See what the world is fixing to experience again. And those days were literal. Okay. However, there are obvious areas in the Word of God where it speaks of days or weeks, and He means years or 1,000 years. I know it doesn't mean 3,000 years from now. We know that. We are in the last generation. And how long is a generation? 70 to 80 years. That started when Israel became a nation. So that's where you might have to go back to Daniel's 70 weeks. 70 weeks. See, I have been trying to figure that out. I don't have the intelligence. I'll just be honest. I am a humble servant of the Lord. And I can't do what a lot of you people do when it comes to the numbers, the dates, figuring out, well, this period is to this period, and then could have never figured out all that stuff. Like Renee Moses and Steve Fletcher and a lot of you. They're not alone. There's another guy, I think his name is Matthew Nicholson. Oh my goodness, you should check out his channel and see. He's got some kind of gift with numbers. And how you take this number and you reverse it, and I've seen others do it. But his is like to the 10th power, I mean, it's just unbelievable. And I don't think it's coincidence. It's just too many numbers that line up that equal 666 or a certain day, or like the Illuminati number 322. There's a lot of that in there in Matthew's work. I can't even remember enough to tell you about it, but it's just a channel that those of you who like the numbers thing, you might want to check out. Okay, but our time is short. Whether it's 2 days or 2 weeks, or whether we have till Rosh Hashanah, we can't just dismiss all prophecy that we don't understand. See, here's the reason I reported this. Because of Diana's dream. The word says in the end days, it says, I will pour out my spirit on all mankind, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men will dream dreams, your young men will see visions, and on my men servants and on my maid servants I will pour out my spirit, and they shall prophesy. Okay, and of course that doesn't just mean old men and young men. It's back in those days, women were kind of like subservient people. Subservient, below the servants. They weren't even allowed in the inner courts of the temples. Okay, so keep that in mind, why that was written like that. God knew full good and well women were going to receive these in the end days, dreams and visions, even children, which is so wonderful when you see the little children getting the dreams and visions and hearing from the Lord. But the point is, when we see what we believe is a prophecy coming to pass, I, as a watch person, that's what I figure I am, like a watchman on the wall, so to speak, I should report it. Now, there's some kind of reason why these articles came out like this. False or not, lies or not. Why'd they get posted now? Why'd she dream that dream now? Do you see what I mean? Maybe one of you can figure it out. I can't. I reported it. Yeah, the old queen died a long time ago. Maybe the new queen is still alive. I mean, she's old too. Maybe Queen Elizabeth II is still alive. More likely than not, if she's a reptilian, and I think she is, because I've seen her eyes before when they were slitting. You know, making reptilian slits. I've seen pictures of that. Hey, can that be photoshopped? I think it probably could be. But, I mean, if anybody's seen actual shape-shifting besides that, I don't know of it. I've just heard of all this, and I don't remember seeing it. I hope I'm making sense. I'm just saying there's something to this. My spirit is telling me there's something to it. I don't understand it. I don't. I don't understand it. I keep praying about it. I'm praying about it. I'm saying, Lord, will you please tell me, is Queen Elizabeth II dead? Did she really die? I'm asking him, please tell me. If he wants me to know, he'll tell me. All right, that's all I'm going to say for now. I plead the blood of Jesus over this video. And by the way, I started to take down the second video, and I said, no, there's so many comments. And there's some links. And for those of you who might want to go back and check the links, or just read the comments, I'm going to leave it up for that reason. At least a couple days. Nothing happens in 3 days. I'll take it down and we'll move on. People dream things all the time with numbers. It's a dream. And we don't always understand the literalness of a dream. Or is it? I can't imagine what else a 3-day would mean. I just don't believe it could be 3 years. But I could be wrong. I just don't believe it. It's just, oh well, it's all in God's hands. It's His plan, and everything's going to happen according to His plan. And I say, let the Lord's will be done. I plead the blood of Jesus over this video, and over the internet connection, and over each and every one of you, whether you watch it or not. All right. Bye-bye for now.